Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl, CARTAMIALISA, and if you're new here, welcome to my channel. Before we even get started, go ahead and click that subscribe button, join the family. I mean, who doesn't want to stay inspired, motivated, and uplifted? I know I do. All right, guys, it's Vlogmas.
Well, Merry Christmas from the
So, what is a Vlogmas without some goals? All right, we are going into a new year. Oh man, I feel like every other year has felt like it went by super fast. But 2022, I feel like it took its time. Like it wasn't slow, but it wasn't like, oh my goodness, what happened? Where did the year go? With that being said, I've had a really wonderful year. I feel like God has blessed me tremendously. I mean, I came into the year 27 and I'm leaving the year 28. I'm not only did I get engaged, but I'm a whole wife, y'all. I don't know if it's gonna focus. There it is. It's a wife. So I'm very grateful for that. My family and I were doing well. I just feel like I'm so blessed, and for that, I feel like 2022 was a good year. But every season comes to an end, and it's time for this year to end. So without further ado, let's get into these goals. Now, I don't have a slew of goals. I don't have like a bunch of things to touch on, but I am going to talk on my goals a little bit, and they're in my handy dandy notebook. So I'm going to go through my list. Sorry for the paper sound if you hear it. And these are in not necessarily any particular order, but I'm just going to read them in order that I have them written, just because it's easier that way, so I don't accidentally say something twice and make editing hard on myself. Okay. So number 1 on my list of goals is to acquire my dream home, if I'm not already in it before 2023 comes. Now, I know you're probably like, what? But y'all, let me give y'all a little pointer. Vlogmas isn't always shot on the day that it goes up, okay? So we're not in December yet. God can do a lot of things in just an hour, honey. So I don't want to hear nothing about, oh, you got big dreams. I believe that God can and he will. So I would be ecstatic to receive my home before 2K22 ends. However, if that's not in God's plans for 2K22 and 2K23, I'm going to need me a home. And not just any home, a dream home, honey. I don't need a house. I need a home. Don't let that go over your head. I didn't say I need a house. I need a home. And that's just that. If I'm not already, by the time y'all see this video, before 2022 ends, I'm going to need to be a millionaire. I don't care what you're saying. People become millionaires overnight. I know the God that I serve. Y'all going to hear me say God, me, knowing him, and the God that I serve, okay? So, period. I'm going to be a millionaire. I'm speaking it. So, y'all going to be able to watch this video and see that if I wasn't already a millionaire by the time this video goes up, I'm going to be a millionaire before we have to make another one of these videos in 2K23. Okay? And that's that. But if you're wondering why I want to be a millionaire, I want to be a millionaire not because I want to be famous. Fame is not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for wealth. I'm looking to be able for my daughter to be good, my future kids to be good, my future kids to be good. But not just that. I want us to be able to do all of that. And if we're driving past someone that's homeless or asking for help, we can bless them. If a friend is in need, we can bless them and not let them borrow something but give it. I want to be able to tithe without even thinking twice. I want to be able to tithe not just financially into my church, but tithe in my day-to-day life, like in astronomical ways. And when people are like, oh my goodness, thank you so much, I'm going to say, don't thank me, thank God. Because I won't be able to do it unless God does it for me. And if God does it for me, he did it for me to be able to do for them, you, whomever else. So that's why I want to be a millionaire. That's what I'm looking for. And I'm not saying I can only be a millionaire. I'm just saying I need to at least be a millionaire. Dun, dun, dun. All right. I want to consistently secure multiple brand deals and increase the number of brand deals each quarter. And as I increase, I want the money to increase. You feel me? Like, I don't want them coming back and playing me or anything like that. And I want it to be, I didn't specifically say a number because I want that number to be whatever God sees fit. So if it's 2 brand deals, 3, 4, 5, 50, 11, 47, whatever, that's fine. But I do want that. I've been fortunate enough to work with a few brands as far as receiving gifts and whatnot, and that was great. I'm super humbled and honored, especially because it was brands that I enjoy. And so now I'm trying to kick it up a notch. Let's kick it up a notch, all right? That is definitely important to me. And I think it'll be a lot of fun, and I'll be able to start getting the family involved. And Lord knows Callie cannot wait to be featured on the channel. I would like to travel out of the country at least once. I feel like when I travel, I find peace. I'm able to reset, replenish, rejuvenate myself. And going out of the country allows me to experience different walks of life. I feel like I'm able to encounter different types of people, different types of food. And if nothing else, it helps me gain appreciation for what I have here at home. But also it helps me to evolve and really understand what I want, why I want it, and what I'm looking for. And understanding God more. You know, the more of the world you see, you understand like this, God created all of this. How beautiful is that? So I want to travel, y'all. We gonna travel, catching flights. Well, they say catching flights, not feelings. But I'm married, so I don't know if I can say that. But I'm saying it anyway. This is weird because I said I want to travel at least once. But I also put I want to visit Europe specifically. When I was a little girl, my number one dream place to visit was Paris. I actually am still friends with the person that I talked about it with. So if I called him right now, he would be like, oh, I remember that. I'm not going to tell y'all what he calls me because y'all not going to be in my comments calling me it. But I haven't been. I haven't made, funny enough, I haven't necessarily made that big of an effort to go. So I can't say that I haven't been for any particular reason because I haven't made a proper attempt to go. But I think it'll be really cool to get to experience Europe, specifically Paris, but anywhere, because I love that culture. I've learned a little bit of French, and hopefully I will pick back up on my language learning and secure a better comprehensive skill set of the language. But I also think it's a lot easier to grasp a language when you experience the culture in person. So Europe, ladies and gentlemen. I'm almost done, so it's not a very long video. The next thing on my list is to grow closer to God and to evolve spiritually. I would like to say that I'm fairly close to God. I try my hardest to pray every weekday. I pray every day, but when I say pray, I mean like I'm getting up at this time specifically to pray. So I do that every weekday, and that alone has changed my life. So I just want to get to a point where I stop in the middle of my day and I'm just like, I need to go pray, and I go pray. Or I don't have nothing to do. I'm like, let me turn on a sermon. Let me open up my Bible and dive deeper. I was very proud of myself this year because I finally can say that I officially, for sure, read the whole Bible. But reading it is not enough. I want to understand it. I want it to have substance in my life. I want to encounter the Bible. I want to receive his word. And spiritually, I just want to be at a place where I don't get so flustered over little things. I think that I've come a long way, and some people may disagree with this. They probably feel like I handle it well, but I know that there's room for growth. And so I want to grow. I want to grow in my relationship with God. I want to grow in my spirituality. I want to be a vessel that God is able to use. And that's pretty important to me. So it's a goal. And I feel like this will always be a goal because we can always know God more or better. Because honestly, if we're still on earth, we haven't completed what he's put us here to do. And in order for us to really know and understand our purpose, we have to get closer to him, for him to reveal it to us, for him to trust us in the next steps. So, that's where I'm at. And last but most certainly not least, I want to reach, receive, and encounter all God's plans for me all that God plans for me to encounter, receive, and reach in the year of 2023. If anything that I've stated is not in alignment with God, I want him to take it away. And if anything that I didn't mention is in alignment with him, I still want to receive it, right? I just want to be in alignment with God. I believe in God, obviously, and I don't push my belief on anybody. I feel like we all have our own walk, our own journey, and that's between you and God, right? But as for me, I'm going to need all that, okay? The Bible says, ask, believe it is so, and it shall be. So I'm asking, I believe it is so, and so it shall be. So when y'all look back at this, y'all going to see, oh, shoot, she did that. And it was not, I manifested it. It was that I prayed, I believed God, and it happened. So the manifestation of it was God who manifested it. I didn't manifest it. I helped it come to pass by following what God instructed me to do. That's just that. So you guys, these are my goals for the year. Obviously, I can always become like a better mom and everything like that, but I want that. That's a daily goal. It's not just a yearly goal. It's a daily goal. I'm always trying to be a better person and everything like that. I don't believe in oh, I'm going to lose 50 pounds at the beginning of the... I don't do all of that or whatever. Those are lifestyle changes that should be happening on a daily basis. I'm not shaming anyone, judging anyone. Do what you got to do to get yours, okay? But those are mine. So go ahead and drop down below. What are some of your goals going into the new year? Have you already started to work towards it? Because you don't have to wait till December 31st or January 1st to begin. All right? If this video was helpful, be sure to give me a thumbs up. Comment down below. You made it this far. Go ahead and click that subscribe button. You are already family at this point. So, I mean, come on, stay a while. If you're feeling fancy, turn on the notification bell. You can follow me on all social media, just like it is here. I made it real easy for you to whoop, copy, and boop, paste it. And y'all know how this goes. Until next time, y'all. Peace.